All right, y'all, let's get into these levels, these big boy support and resistance levels, so we can make some big profits. All right, so as you guys know, with this strategy, I traded on the daily time frame. Well, I'm looking for the signal for the actual trade on the daily time frame. Now, the best trades that you can ever get on any time frame is trades that's either bouncing off support and resistance, especially if the bounce is in the direction of the major overall trend. Those are the best trades you can get in terms of probability. They come with high probability. Those trades, they normally pay out a lot. So when you get those trades, what a lot of traders would do, they would actually load up on the position. Now, where you choose to risk, it depends on your account size and what your risk tolerance level is. But I can tell you, once you get a trade in the major direction of the trend that's bouncing off support and resistance, you have an opportunity to make some great pips on that trade. Okay, so now with the new level strategy, like I said, I take my trading signals from the daily chart. Now, the support and resistance levels that I use on this strategy are based on the weekly chart. Okay, so let me say that again. The signals, they come from the daily chart, but the support and resistance levels that I place on the chart, they're all from the weekly time frame. That's why I call these levels big boy support and resistance levels, and this is why price reacts from these levels so well. Let me show you. So as you can see right here, we're on the USD. We're on a daily time frame, right? Now, the levels that I plotted on this chart are the support and resistance levels from the weekly time frame. They're just showing up on my daily chart. It's an indicator that I use that allows me to do that. So what I like to do, plot those levels on the daily chart from the weekly time frame, and look right here, guys. Look how price respects these levels. I'm going to go ahead and lay a vertical line right here. Price came up to this level right here. When it hit the support level, and guys, just let me say this. This level isn't a level that I just plotted in. As you can look to the right of this level, you'll see these levels come with the length of time that they've actually been support and resistance levels. So this is actually a 4-year level that price has came up to, and look what it did. Price came up to the level of support, it fell away. All right, so you may ask, just because it comes to the level, it could break through the level, it doesn't have to fall away. You're correct. So what you always want to do when you're trading off support and resistance, you want to use it in conjunction or in combination with another indicator, price being the first indicator. Then you can take the level itself, level of resistance, and you may want to use, like I do, I use some type of momentum oscillator to tell me, hey, this price is up to a level of resistance. I'm already thinking that the price may fall away from this level. Why? Because the overall trend is down. Then my momentum oscillator is telling me, it's giving me a signal that, hey, price may fall away also. So you may be correct. This is a high probability trade here, guys. Once I see this on a chart, all things adding up, I go ahead and take the position, and I look to make a lot of pips on that trade. All right, so let's look at another bounce off the levels. As you can see right here, when price comes up to this resistance level, it wants to go all the way down to the next level. But look, it does take some time to get there. But as you can see, if you got in the trade right here or right here, you remained in profit 183 pips. You remained in profit before price decided to go back up. So look right here. The price goes up to the level again. Boom. It hits the level again. It gives you the signal, not only price hitting that level, but that's a level of resistance. That's an additional confluence. The overall trend is down. That's your third confluence. And if you look to your momentum oscillator, it's telling you price wants to go down. So guys, look at these levels. Look at price right here. Came down to this level. This level is 1 year old. What did price do? It bounced right off the level. Stop loss behind the low. You went up. Go get your pips. Go get your pips. I'm telling you guys, these support and resistance levels on the weekly charts are the real deal, especially if you trade in a daily chart in a strategy such as a new level strategy. Look right here, guys. Price came to this level right here, this 1 year level, and it reversed. Gave you a signal. Price was down here. It hit off the level. Your momentum oscillator was telling you price wants to move up again. It gave you a signal, stop loss below. Boom, there it is. Look at right here. Look at the level. Price came up to this level. Start showing weakness in price right here. You're already expecting this price to turn around. Why? Because it's testing a level of resistance and your overall trend is down. So you're looking for price to turn around already. You just want your indicators, if you do use them, to confirm what you're already thinking. So boom, there it is. Went short right here. I'm telling you guys, look how price respects these levels. Price could not break the level here. Look at price. Even when price goes through the level, it often comes back. It comes back, attempts to retest the level. It didn't make it down as far, but it is a pullback, and it puts you in the direction of the trend. Look, boom. Alrighty. So let's look at some levels on another pair, so you guys don't think I just picked out the best pair to look at these support and resistance levels. Let's see. Let's go to the Euro CAD. I'm just going to pick a pair on the daily chart. Let me close that back out, and boom. I minimized this to kind of clean it up a little bit, make it a little neater. So let's find where price is bouncing off the level. Take this bounce right here. Price came up to the level, tested the level, moved to the downside. Right here. Again, price came up here, tested the level, moved to the downside. Now, if you look right here, you'll see sometimes price can overrun the level, but then it comes back. Even although it does overrun the level, sometimes it does comes back and it gives you a clear indication on which way price wants to go. Right here, price went through the level, came right back up, tested the level again, boom, and fell away again. Look how powerful these levels are. Let's go back a little bit. Look right here. Price bounced right off the level here, came up to this area right here, this level, and fell away. It didn't have a big fall to it, but it still fell away for 347 pips. Big profits. It's a lot of money, depending on your lot size and how much you're trading. Look right here. Came and tested the level again. Price fell away. Now, why these levels so important? Because guys, I'm testing price. I'm taking my signals on a daily time frame, but the support and resistance levels that I use on this chart are weekly support and resistance levels. That means these are major areas where price reacts. Either price turns around, sometimes price slows down to these levels, or it bounces off these levels. But you can almost rest assured that once you approach one of these levels, price is going to react to these levels, because these are major support and resistance levels on a weekly time frame. Okay, now if you go down to your 4-hour chart, it's pretty much the same thing. On my 4-hour chart, the support and resistance levels that I use on this 4-hour chart are daily support and resistance levels. So guys, you see what I'm doing. Whatever the time frame is, I use the support and resistance level of the next time frame up. Why is that important? Because when you're trading your strategy, whether it's the new level strategy or any other strategy, guys, you want to make sure you're never chasing the market. Okay, you never want to see something falling and then you try and ride the wave. That's not the way you want to trade. That is a recipe for disaster. You ever heard of the expression, it's like catching a falling knife? You never want to put yourself in a situation where you got to catch a falling knife, because you're going to get cut. Okay? Let me explain something to you guys. When you are planning out your trades in any market on whatever time frame that you're choosing, you got to do back testing. You want to see in which direction the price is going long term. So if you're trading on the 1-hour charts or even the 4-hour charts, you definitely want to look up at that daily chart and try to figure out, hey, which way is the daily chart going? Okay, because that's the way I want to be trading. Now, if you go down to the smaller time frames and you don't see if you see the trade is having a pullback, or the price is having a pullback and it's not trending in that major time frame direction yet, you have to wait and be patient and look for the next level. Once you look for the next level and you know what that is, you can get an indication on where price is going to turn around at. Let me show you. Let me give you a prime example of what I mean. I'm going to go back to the daily chart, and I didn't cherry pick this chart. I just picked it and stuck it onto the opened it up so you guys can see. Now let me explain to you what I mean. I'm going to give you a secret. I'm going to give you a little bit of the new level strategy right now. Let's take, for instance, this is the daily chart, and price is bouncing off this level right here, right? But let's say you've missed the signal. The move has happened. The move has happened. And prices are around here now, right? You want to get into the trade. You want to get into the trade because you believe price is going to continue to fall, but you definitely don't want to get into the trade on the daily chart because this is not giving you an opportunity to get in. As long as you know trend direction, let me mark my area. You know what? Let me use a rectangle to mark my area because I really want to show you guys something right now. I want to give you kind of like an aha moment. It's a little aha moment. This is the area. Let me lighten this up a little bit so you guys can see it. Give you guys an aha moment about this market, about any market. Let me move this over a little bit. So let's say, for instance, price is right here. You've missed the initial entry, but you know price is flowing down. How do I get into this trade? All right, I'm on the daily. Let me go over to the 4-hour chart. Let me show you the importance of support and resistance. Boom. I'm on the 4-hour chart now. It's like my favorite word. Boom. I say that a lot in the videos. So let me find that space that we were at. Let me find that location. I should have checked, but here it is right here. Let me show you guys the power of support and resistance. All right. So remember, guys, the trade was gone, but we're looking for a place to get in at, right? This is the 4-hour chart, and this is that area I highlighted on the daily chart. So we don't know. Price is falling, right? Price comes back up. It tests the support and resistance, the resistance level, and now price wants to fall back down. It came up, retested the resistance, boom. That's an entry. If you are a counter trend trader, it came off this level for a quick pullback buy. I don't usually trade counter. I do every now and then, but it's not my forte, right? I don't do well with counter trades. But I'm just showing you guys how price reacts to support and resistance. Keep in mind, we're still in a downtrend in this blue shaded area. Look what price does, guys. Passes support, it goes through the level, comes back, retests the level. What does it do from this level? It goes down. Well, how do I know the price is going to go down? We expect it to go down from this level. We know we're in a downtrend, so we are looking for sales. And then guess what? In conjunction with everything that we expect, look at your momentum oscillator. Straight to the downside. Take the trade for 96 pips. 148 pips if you could have held on. 146 pips. So guys, that's what I wanted to show you guys today, the importance of support and resistance. What I'm using is a support and resistance indicator that I bought from Point Zero Trading. What it does, it automatically plots on my support and resistance levels for the next time frame up. That's how I set up the indicator. That's how I like to look at my support and resistance. And trust me, guys, these work. In the new level strategy, if you guys would like to trade this strategy, I'm going to go over all the components to the strategy. And support and resistance is a very important component, not only when it comes to looking at the signal on the daily chart, but when it comes to modifying your stop loss on the 4-hour chart and actual trade entry on the 1-hour chart. So there it is, guys. Let me know what you think. Leave comments, like the video. If you could share the video and subscribe to the page, I would really appreciate it. But let me know what you guys think, and happy trading.